The global automotive landscape has officially shifted, and if you're still waiting for the legacy brands to give you an affordable, high-tech electric SUV, you are burning money. BYD just dropped the 2026 Atto 2, and it isn't just another compact crossover. It is a direct tactical strike at the heart of the budget-friendly segment. While legacy competitors are struggling to balance build quality with price tags that don't make your bank account weep, BYD is leveraging its massive vertical integration to deliver a package that, on paper, shouldn't even be possible at this cost. But behind the sleek dragon-face design, the innovative cell-to-body construction, and that highly touted blade battery architecture lies a very specific, somewhat controversial compromise that the glossy marketing spec sheets are trying hard to hide from you. I'm going to break down exactly what makes this car the most dangerous vehicle for the competition, but we need to talk about that one hidden fatal flaw, a software and calibration nightmare that might just turn your daily commute into a frustration-filled sequence of beeps and pings, and I'm going to reveal the full truth about that secret right at the end of this video. When you first approach the 2026 Atto 2, you immediately notice that BYD has moved away from the polarizing, gym-inspired aesthetic of the older Atto 3 in favor of something much more mature and ergonomic. It's built on the proven e-platform 3.0, and the result is a cabin that feels remarkably spacious for a vehicle that's only about 4.3 meters long. You've got that signature rotating touchscreen, the absolute centerpiece of the dashboard, which feels snappy and responsive, paired with materials that legitimately punch above their weight class. If you find yourself nodding along because you're tired of paying luxury prices for plastic-heavy, bargain bin interiors from established brands, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and leave a like. It really helps us keep bringing you these deep dive breakdowns on the latest metal hitting the streets. Performance-wise, the Atto 2 isn't trying to win drag races, but with 130 kilowatts and 290 Newton-meters of torque, it feels perfectly punchy for urban environments. It hits the 0 to 100 benchmark in 7.9 seconds, which is more than enough to handle aggressive city merges and highway on-ramps without breaking a sweat. More importantly, it's about efficiency. The blade battery, renowned for its incredible thermal stability and safety, gives you enough range to handle a full week of city driving on a single charge. It's practical, it's compact, and it's arguably the smartest purchase for someone who wants to switch to electric without compromising on modern tech. However, as we start to pull back the curtain on the driving dynamics, we have to address the elephant in the room regarding the chassis tuning. While the car feels planted in a straight line, once you start pushing it through tighter, more technical road sections, you'll notice the suspension struggles to maintain composure compared to its more expensive European rivals. The torsion beam setup at the rear is great for maximizing interior luggage space and keeping costs down, but it translates into a jittery ride over broken pavement or mid-corner bumps that could really sour the experience for anyone living in a city with poorly maintained roads. Now we need to discuss the real elephant in the room, the software integration and the calibration of the driver assistance systems, which is the hidden flaw I mentioned earlier. While the infotainment hardware is top tier and the screen is beautiful, the software UI has been widely criticized for being unintuitive and bogged down by clunky, inconsistent graphics that can make adjusting simple climate settings while driving feel like a chore. Worse yet, the safety systems, specifically the lane keep assist and speed sign recognition, are notoriously aggressive. In many real-world tests, the car is prone to constant, unsolicited beeps and bongs that alert the driver to perceived hazards that simply aren't there. And some owners report that these settings reset every time you start the car, meaning you have to fight with the menu just to have a quiet drive. That is the glaring Achilles heel of this otherwise stellar vehicle. It is a car that wins on paper but fights you on the road through its interface. Is it enough to kill the deal? That depends on whether you value a polished user experience more than the best-in-class price-to-performance ratio. For many buyers, the convenience of the V2L, power bank features, and the sheer value for money will outweigh these digital annoyances. But for the driving enthusiast, this is the hurdle that keeps the Atto 2 from achieving complete and total market dominance. You are buying a high-tech masterpiece, but be prepared for a digital co-pilot that refuses to stay quiet.